All right, so I got to tell you, today was so freaking exciting for me. Aiden, myself, and amateur historian Joe Buscaglia, Joe, I hope I pronounced that right, went on a historic fact-finding mission today from some information given to me by Niagara County historian Craig Bacon. And as you guys know, I'm looking for a local Western New York historic lifting stone. And there's some rumors out there where we can find one. So we checked out a couple of the sites today. Unfortunately, since everything, it's late spring now and everything's grown in, I might have to wait till fall, or fall to go take a look in the woods. But a couple of the spots that Craig had told me about, and I was hoping he can join us today, but he wasn't able to, and my bad, I never followed up with him, so that's on me. But Joe and I and Aiden went and we drove past some of these spots, and I got to tell you, there's just so much history out in Western New York. It's incredible. I mean, we're talking from 1700s into the world, the Revolutionary War, 1812. There's just so much history out there. So we didn't locate a historic lifting stone, which is okay, because I now have an idea of where at least, it'd be nice if I could find 2 or 3, but at least one stone. We have an idea of where there may be one, which is super exciting. So hopefully, like in the fall, when I can trounce through the areas a little bit better, or on a less rainy day, even though it's sunny now. It was rainy and not so nice out earlier. I can go trouncing through the woods and check out some of these locations. They are from Irish immigrants, which makes it even cooler for me since I have Irish ancestry. And so I'm just lit up. I'm so elated. I can't even tell you how happy I am. But anyways, in our adventures, we drove past this dam. We were up on Slayton Settlement Road, and I forget what the crossroad was. But as we were driving by, Joe has this app with these old. It's a GPS with old maps, so you can look at where older farms and buildings and different historic spots were, who owned what pieces of land. Anyways, as we were driving up this one, we saw a dam off to the right, off of Slayton Settlement Road in Lockport, Royalton. I'm not sure the exact area, but I'm thinking Royalton. So, yes, definitely Royalton. So to the right of us, there was this dam, and I said, Joe, look at that. And he goes, oh. He said, I bet you there was a sawmill or something around here at some point. And so he said, take a look at the map. He said, Aiden, look at the map. And so we're looking, and Joe said, see if there's anything that says sawmill or SM or GM. And Aiden says there's GM. And I'm like, what's GM? Grist Mill. So a grist mill is an old flour mill. So as we were passing by and we saw the falls, and before we looked at the map, I looked to the left and there was a historic sign on the side of the road. And so we decided to swing around after Aiden said, yeah, it says GM, so grist mill. So we swung around. I'm like, oh my gosh, look at this building. So there's this old stone building, and according to the sign, it's a grist mill that was established and built in 1812. And it was in business up until 1965, which is awesome. So we looked around the land, and then decided I wanted to go to the backside where the stream was to take a look. And we went down the hill up, the overpass. And there was a hill. We went down by the creek, and we walked into the backside of the building. And I've got some great pictures and some video. I actually got to lift a few pieces. Aiden has some better video that hopefully I will be posting. Well, I will be posting on YouTube when I connect it to the videos that I have and the pics that I have. And I'll share it on my YouTube page, John Rockman Johnson, Lifting Pieces of History. So I actually got to lift some pieces of this building, some big slab stones. One was a chunk that fell out, one was a slab, and then there was another larger Husafell shaped type stone on the outside, but it looks like it was a piece of the wall, and I lifted those. So I'm sharing those videos on this post and some pics, and then we walked, Aiden and I walked the creek, the other side of the bridge, and we climbed down where the dam was, and we did a little exploring there. That was a whole adventure in itself. I won't post that video here, but I will on the YouTube channel. It's a little bit longer. I got soaked because there's water. So there's the dam and the water coming up from the bottom of the dam, and to the right of it, I don't know if part of the dam broke or if the water just made its own way around. There's a waterfall. It's a really cool location. So I did some lifting there. Got completely soaked as I walked in the water under the next to the waterfalls, and we saw some brown water snakes there, which was kind of cool. Anyways, it was really fun, and I'm super excited about it. I can't wait to go back to this location. Can't wait to hopefully hook up with Craig and Joe again as well. That was a lot of fun, and touching a piece of history that was lifted by somebody in 1812 to put up as a part of the wall of this building. Anyways, that's all I've got. Just really excited, and I had to get it out because I'm so pumped. Even though it wasn't a historic stone, it was still a huge historic, a piece of history, a piece of stone wall that was lifted by somebody in 1812 when they were building this thing. So, yeah, I don't know. That's all I got. God bless you guys, and yeah, awesome.
Huh? Oh, yeah. Old rune or some kind of carvings in the stone. Also the dogs. lifted.
Yeah. So first, we were here. We just discovered this by accident. We were looking at the old Greystone Manor, some of the property. We're on the hunt for a historic stone from Irish immigrants, Irish camps that came through to build the Erie Canal. And as we were coming by, we spotted a dam on the other side of the road, which we have on video. And I saw a sign. We were with amateur historian Joe Buscalia. I hope I pronounced that right, Buscalia. And we saw a sign that, and Joe had said something about there's probably an old sawmill around here, some kind of mill. And he asked us to look at his map from 1852, and it showed GM was the initials, which means a grist mill. So this was a flour mill. And when we looked down, we saw this old, beautiful building that we're now standing in. So it was in operation from 1812 to 1965. And this is the ruins of what's left. And we're not supposed to be trespassing here, but there's no signs on the bottom, just the top. So I think we're good. We came in the back way. So, flipping a piece of history. This stone was from 1812. It was put part of the building. It's pretty exciting, a little exhilarating right now. We're lifting a piece of history. The footing in here is really sketchy. There's stones all over. Covered in algae and very slippery, so getting a good grip not as easy as I'd like for just square rock. Here we go.
You lifting anymore?
We're good right now. Yeah,
All right.
Major casting run going on. absolutely beautiful location. Look at this. Shallow, huh? We're good? Alright, this guy's gonna get it completely soaked. Okay, just to recap our day a little bit, I'm still thrilled and pumped that I got to lift some pieces of history that I didn't even know was out there, which makes it even more exciting. But I wanted to show you, every time we come into Lockport, we can't leave without getting Mark's famous pizza. So chicken wing pizza and sweet sauce.
Shut out the window.
It's a must stop if you ever come through Lockport. Anyways, that's it, and hope you enjoyed the video, and please like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Greatly appreciated. God bless.